recording. I've already tried this once and I talked for a little bit and it wasn't working, and then I was like, oh, oops, let's try again. Hey y'all, it is Thursday, September 21st, 2017. I'm on my way to pick up my grandson from school. I've asked him if he, if I could record him or if he would be in it, or, does he want to say anything? It's like, not really, Grammy. I think so. He's trying to maybe keep his huge fan base secret or something. Oof, it's hot today. Today was wear your football jersey to work day because we had a chili cook-off. 11 people at work made chili, and then everybody got to taste it. Sorry, that's my window. Everybody got to taste it, and then to vote, you put $1 in the cup of your favorite. And there were 11, little cups, and so you got like a little cup, like not like a ketchup cup, but a little bit bigger than that. And so 11 of those made for a decent lunch. That's what I had for lunch today. And then I voted for my favorite, which did not win, but that's okay. It was, I voted for the one that's more like the chili I make, because it's my favorite, or else I'd make it a different way. So, today, I wanted to try to think of stories to tell on myself. In a way, because I kind of want to keep them somewhere. Because I've told my family I don't want to have a real funeral or sad thing. I want everybody to stand up and tell their favorite funny story on me, because I'm really good about being able to laugh at myself, usually. So things like, oh, remember the day that she wore 2 different sneakers to work? Ha ha. I did. They were both like running shoes, but one was gray and one was white. Ruh-roh. Both pairs were sitting by the door, and I just didn't pay attention when I tied them on. So that's the kind of thing I would like to be remembered for, as like she couldn't even tell her shoes apart. But so I was trying to think of some of my favorite stories to illustrate what a nutcase I am. And the best one from my childhood illustrates that 2 of my main qualities. 1, I am a smartass. 2, I really like getting the last word in. So this story takes place when I was, I think it was the summer before. I was in 4th grade, so I don't know how old I was. 12, 11, 12, 10, 9, I don't know. That's how old I was. I was going into the 4th grade. And that summer, we had taken a very long trip from Virginia up to New York State, and I don't know what was going on back there. Car pulled over to the side of the road. Anyway, and I had enough of the little nerd in me that I had kept up with all of the expenses, And I think my dad enjoyed it, because it was like, okay, Daddy, how much did dinner cost? And how much was this? And how much was gas? And how much tip did you leave? And that kind of thing. So anyway, we had a really great vacation. This was, of course, before people had credit cards, because you either paid cash or you paid with your check. And going out of state like we did, I think it was mostly all cash back in the day. And so we were on our way home. We were coming back into Virginia via the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel, which had recently been completed, I think. I don't know for sure. But it was the first time I'd ever gone through it. So we, you know, before we went across, Dad checked his map, because he did all the driving. And it was him and Mom and my sister and I in the back seat. So, and she's 5 years younger than me. So if I was 8, I had to have been older than that, because she was like 4, 5, 6-ish. So I had to be 9, 10, 11-ish. So, okay, that being said, so we go across the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. Ooh, it was neat, because you just were on this thing forever and ever. But it was a toll bridge tunnel, so we had to pay to cross it. And I think even for way back then, it was some unheard of amount, like $20, which was more than the cost of a tank of gas to go across. And then we were getting close to our last 20. So we went across, and we get to the other side, and Dad checks his map, and oh crap, we need to go the other way. So we turn around and have to pay the toll again to go back. My dad was ticked off, and he said, y'all better take a good look now, because we ain't coming back this way again. Or he probably said, we're not coming back this way. He still speaks very well, so you better take a good look now, because we're not coming back this way again. $20, whatever it was. I don't remember, and I don't know if he does. So we did. We looked out the windows. We looked at the water. We looked at the boats. We looked at the tunnel. Body-da. And of course, we get to the other side, and he realized that, damn it, we were supposed to go the first way. We were right. So we had to pay again to get on the tunnel. He was fit to be tied, and it was summertime. It was hot. You know, we couldn't afford to be throwing 20s away at the bridge just for fun. He was mad. Mama was like, y'all better be quiet. And so we were sitting back there just as quiet as little mice, but I couldn't stand it. The little me had to pipe up and say, y'all better take a good look now, because we're not coming back this way again. They still make fun of me for that. I was horrible. I was a horrible child. I hated to be disturbed from my reading, which I haven't changed one bit. Don't bother me unless it's food or fire. So that's like one of my very favorite stories of my childhood, because I was really glad, you know, that I didn't wait 3 days and then think of it. So anyway, that is one of the stories. I don't remember. I mean, I've got a bunch. I need to ask my work friends which ones they would tell. They've got a couple that are just too risque for iTunes or YouTube or whoever's, just because they involve like I said, I've been there for 17 years. And this was way back when I had a different supervisor. I don't know, I had maybe been there 2 or 3 years. And I had stayed up too late the night before. And I was sitting at my desk, perhaps propped up, perhaps resting deeply. Yeah, I was asleep. And when you get like that, it's miserable because you don't want to go to sleep. I mean, hello, I don't want to get in trouble, but you can only hold your eyes open so long. So, what I remember was a tap on my shoulder, which scared the blue blazes out of me, and I gasped. And when I gasped, I sucked all the air out of the room because I went, and my boss said, "It's okay, but I think maybe you were asleep." And I said, "No, I don't think so." And she said, "Look at your screen on my computer," and it was a bunch of R's. And it was like, "Arr, I'm a pirate. Can I?" They still laugh about that because everybody in the department had heard me go, because still, if you walk up on me and I'm deep in concentration, not asleep, but truly working and maybe deep in concentration, it scares me. I mean, I know it's not like the boogeyman or whatever, but I just go, okay, thank you. Craziness, and it's just simple craziness, but they all make fun of me. If anybody goes, they go, "What? Is Jennifer sleeping again?" Yeah. So anyway, folks, those are my 2 stories for the day. I got nothing else. Today I went to the oral surgeon. See, I say I got nothing else, and then I proceed to tell you something else. So apparently I had something else. I do. I went to the oral surgeon about my cracked number 3 tooth. And he said it's not too bad, that with a root canal and a crown, they can fix it. So I'll do that after the beach. And then we had the chili cook-off, which was very excellent at lunch. And then we all got to wear our football jerseys or baseball, whatever. So I wore mine. I'm on my way to pick up the boy, and tonight I have to set up the next month in my bullet journal. I'm like, it's Thursday, people. What is with Thursdays that I have so many things to do today? Who knows? Who knows? So I'm gonna close with that and hope that you are doing well. Tomorrow is the last day I'm working in the month of September. Yes, that puts a smile on my face, because I told him when I was leaving today that this was the last time this month that I would say, "See you tomorrow." That feels good. So, but y'all, I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, I hope you have nothing but love and laughter.